down, and we are back with another game. Today it is Magicafe by Pixel Gamer. So this is in an itch bundle that I got for relief. So we're gonna play through it. From what I've seen, it looks like there's multiple endings, so we might do a few endings this way. Lying in bed on a calm day, buried underneath warm, soft blankets that let you just slip into a comfortable snooze. At this rate, you're ready to fall back asleep and get even more well-deserved rest. Well, that is until a familiar paw slaps you on the face. Peeking your head onto your cozy oasis, you see a familiar, frowning face of your familiar Cosmo. So this is Cosmo. He's a trusty familiar. I thought that I had clicked on the face. Okay, I guess it's not working. His face is settled into its usual look of annoyance as he glares at you. You mimic his expression back to him, and he rolls his eyes, hopping down from beside your head. You work today, you know, he said flatly, sitting on the ground to fix you with a dirty look. You bolt up and grab your phone. The time reads 10:18. Your shift starts at 11 a.m., so you have only 42 minutes to get ready and run your way to work. I'm going to be late. Once your foggy brain registers the time, you jump up, abandon your warm bed in favor of scrambling around your room to get dressed. Cosmo watches unimpressed as you throw on your go-to hoodie and white jeans, shoving your phone and wallet into your pockets. You have your hand on the door knob to fly out of your room when you hear a small cough behind you. You turn to see Cosmo lifting your berry gem with his tail. So this is a berry gem. Gives you the ability to control and focus your magic. That's cool. But you don't want to be forgetting this. You kind of need it for work, Cosmo says dully, not looking at you. You rush over and grab it, quickly giving Cosmo a farewell kiss on his little head before heading out of the room. Thank you, love you, see you after work, you call back as you run through your apartment at the front door. Out the door. Leaving your apartment and cat behind, you jog your way onto the street. Despite the tall looming buildings, the pleasant weather of the day is still evident as you make your way down the street. You're still bad at navigating the city. Everything is too dense and claustrophobic for your taste. You already find yourself second-guessing the routine you remember taking in the past, and your flustered state, you have to figure out what to do. Pull out your phone and look at directions, take a shortcut, or there's no time, run blindly. I don't know, I feel like looking at the directions is the smartest plan, so we're gonna look at directions and go that way. You pause and take a deep breath, regaining your focus. You pull out the phone and look up directions to your place of work, Magicafe. It doesn't take long for a helpful map to pop up, a blue line clearly outlining your path besides the urban maze to your job. With a calm head, you go to work. You take a recommended route to get to work with 10 minutes to spare. As you approach the cafe, you can already see your coworker and good friend, Arena, hovering outside, chatting with a customer. She must catch a glimpse of you out of the corner of her eye because she turns away from her conversation to flash you a gentle smile. You give a wave in response as you jog up to the storefront. Hey, I'm here, not late, you say as you come to a halt in front of Arena. This time, Arena replies coolly, but with a smile. You better hurry and get changed before your shift starts. The morning duo have already left. Quiet morning, you ask as you open the front door to the cafe? Seems so. Plenty of time to slack off and nap, I assure you. Head back and change. You quickly slip into the back room, locking the door behind you once your comfort. You confirm none of your other coworkers are back here. You take your buried gem from your pocket, using it to change into your magical form, which happens to double as your work uniform. It's hard to convince Arena you managed to change into your dress, vest, and boots in just a few minutes, so you hover in front of the back mirror and wait. You find yourself fiddling with your hair, twirling loose curls around your fingers as you watch yourself in the mirror. Actually getting to work hasn't done much to lessen the anxiety you feel in your stomach. Deciding that you've waited long enough, you slip out of the background room, get to work. As you step out of the room, Arena passes you with a small tray, briefly smiling your way as she effortlessly carries on to deliver a customer's drink. You survey the cafe and notice there's only one other person in the moment, a confused-looking businessman. You try to hide your apprehension as you approach, flashing your best customer service smile. Hello, welcome to Magicafe. You pleasantly give a small nod as you speak. The older man turns to address you with a sudden confused expression. This is a cafe, right? A newbie. Oh, it is. Magicafe. We're a small-time gimmick cafe, you explain patiently. Our whole theme is magical girls. We promote a fun and relaxed cafe experience with a fun aesthetic to go with it, you know? The older man doesn't look impressed as he observes the space, briefly pausing to stare at Arena as she talks to the customer she was on her way to serve. He turns back to you with a small shake of the head. You get a bad feeling about this. I just don't get these new cafes, he begins. What's wrong with a good old-fashioned coffee shop, you know? You can already feel your eyes glaze over as the man in front of you slips into the "I'm going to complain about things you can't change" tone of voice you're painfully familiar with. It's also complex nowadays. You can't just walk into a normal place and get a simple coffee order. You got all these fancy drink names and add-ons and little desserts. I mean, you probably get it, right? You must hate all the drinks you have to make and memorize. You don't, actually. You love your job and your coworkers, plus the pay is decent and regulars are cool. What you don't like are the folks who march in and kick up a fuss over nothing. Smile and nod, Darcy. So the character's name is Darcy. With better judgment and tact, you simply nod along with what the man says. Letting your annoyance at the situation pass as he drones on. Finally, he decides to order a black coffee and spends your entire time making it, continuing to go on about how needless all these extra bells and whistles are. You hand the man his coffee and a to-go cup and offer a final smile before he leaves with a simple nod. You groan quietly, sinking forward to put your head on the counter as you try and recover from the poor customer. After a moment, you feel a gentle tap on your shoulders. When you perk your head up, you see a familiar face of Irina hovering over you, her usual patient smile on her face to greet you. An idiot? Yeah, an idiot, you reply with disdain. Irina nods in empathy before joining you behind the counter. Reaching down to grab some dishes, you watch her passively and wonder what to do. Hey, Irina? Believe her be or hey, Irina? I think hey, Irina. We'll learn about her. Irina looks up from a mug she grabs and tilts her head when you say her name. You stand up straight and start to tap the counter. I was wondering what you're up to today. You don't usually take the Sunday shifts, you ask, casually, looking away to fiddle with a nearby tip jar. Oh, things just kind of lined up. I actually picked up an extra shift per week now, since I got some more free time, she explains, setting 2 small mugs on the counter in front of her. I'm working Monday evenings now. Hey, that's one of my constant ones. We're going to be working together more. You can't help but blurt out cheerfully. Irina laughs as she scoops powder into 2 mugs. Yeah, we will. There's a lull as Irina continues to make the 2 drinks. Doing anything after work? Irina prompts after a minute or two. You snap to attention. Nothing much. Don't got anything planned, actually. She nods, seemingly content with the answer as she bends down to grab cream from the nearby mini-fridge. Are you mumble out. Pardon? She asks, unamused. Amused. Doing anything, that is. Are you free after work? You manage to ask with a level voice. She pauses to stir to the 2 drinks before sliding one of them to you. Of course, I'd love to hang out, if that's what you're offering, Irina says as she grabs her drink. Yeah, it is, you reply offhand, glancing down at the drink she gives you. Great, we can pick a place to grab food, Irina says casually, before taking her drink and heading back to the room to take her break. Oh, that's so cute. You spend the rest of your shift chatting with Irina and planning your date with the 2 of you prep the shop for closing. By the time 6 p.m. rolls around, the cafe has been empty for just under an hour and you're able to close up right away. You wait by the front door as Irina changes out of her uniform, following up directions to the little restaurant Irina picked out while you wait. Once Irina steps out, having swapped out her uniform for a simple sweater and shorts combo, the 2 of you head to enjoy an evening together. Yay! Oh, okay, so that's cute. We got the best ending, which is date night, and it looks like that's ending 8. So let's see what happens if we say ha nah. You drop your phone to a mass of blankets you're currently wrapped in with a sigh. No, thank you, you draw out. Worming your way back to the covers and wondering what cat paw hit you. But Darcy, you have to go to work. You can't just skip out on it. Besides, I thought you were going to ask out, or you bury your head under a pillow to drown out Cosmo's protests, slowly sinking back to sleep, the safety of your blanket fort. Back to bed. Okay, so we got sleeping in, which is the first ending. Oh, that's such a cute little... Okay, I'm going to be late. Go to the door. So we said, let's go this direction. There's no time, run blindly. So then there's no time to do silly things like think. You pick a road and start running. You take a left or right, another right, a U-turn, and a few more lefts to be safe. You're lost. How do you get home from here? Oops. Okay, so we got 1, 2, and 8. I think I'm going to let you guys try and get the other endings on your own. But if you liked this game, do check it out. It is... Let's see. So it is Magicafe by Pixel.Gamer. But you follow Darcy Dragonfruit. There's 8 different endings, fruit-based characters, perhaps some romance, a little clown. Let's see. So yeah, it's super cute, and it is on itch.io, so if you want to get this, please come check it out. I will put the link for this down in the description below. But thank you very much for watching today, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all next time. Bye!